What's up, y'all? It's Felicia here, and I am back with another helpful video. So along the lines of, the foster care system and the things that I've been talking about with that, I'm coming to you today with another quick tip just regarding, growing up, being in the system, doing things like that. So today we are going to talk about, or the title as you see is like, stop being too good for help. Like, stop. All right. So we're going to get into this topic. I'm trying to make it quick, just like a quick tip. So let's get into it, y'all. All right, y'all. So obviously by the title and what I just said in the intro, you'll see that we will be talking about, people being too good for help. And this is not only for foster children, because I think this relates to everyone in the world who has had a struggle and who's gone through things and feel like they don't need nobody. I'm too good. I do it on my own, blah, blah, blah. Like, we've all been there as individuals in general, but I just target the foster care system a little bit because it's where my heart is, and I think we need a little more extra help than the average Joe, just because we were without more than most people. So the reason why I think this is so important is because we need people to survive. Like, we need people. That's not saying you need your mama and your daddy, although I do think that is a great thing to have. You will get through life if you don't have them. But in general, that the idea of is being too good for help is saying that, I'm going to get here on my own. I'm going to do everything by myself. I was the queen of like, ain't nobody help me, ain't nobody do nothing, ain't nobody did anything, And I said it for so long that it started to put me in a place of like rejecting help. Like, even when, you feel like you want people's help, because of this mindset that you've created that you don't need nobody and you're gonna get it on your own, you start denying, like, no, or you start to like second guess people helping you, right? It's like you don't want them to be able to hold it over your head. You don't want nobody to give you nothing and become an Indian giver. You don't want nobody to talk about what they did for you. Like, we're worried about all the wrong stuff. So as a foster child, you are raised with little to no support, and overall, the idea is that as we keep going and we want to be successful and we want to be something, we need people. The number one person that we need is our social worker. They have so many things available to us that we have no idea about. Now, if you have a good social worker, they will, as you get older, they will start to let you know about these opportunities that you have as you continue to grow. So help comes with resources, like knowing people and allowing people to help you, tell you something, guide you. It allows you to kind of run into resources, and also you be resourceful yourself. Go out and figure out certain things. Go out and understand certain things, instead of just saying nobody would do X, Y, and Z for us. Like, no, at the end of the day, people helping us is a luxury. Now, is everyone going to be willing to help us? No, that's just what it is. But I think a big part of it is understanding that, and I'm going to keep saying it, you need people. Whether it's your social worker, whether it's your teacher, whether it's your foster mother, a friend, someone who's more educated than you. Because when it boils down to it, again, these people that you can get help from normally can give you knowledge. And if you're sitting here denying knowledge, denying resources, what are you really trying to become of yourself? Think about it. Being raised in the system in that in a way where you weren't fortunate enough to learn about certain skills of life. How do you think you're going to learn them? Even if you go to a class, even if you ask somebody, that's needing somebody else's advice. And I think we like to not acknowledge and give people credit for what they've done for us, when in reality, you like to say, oh, I got it on my own because you went and asked the question. It's like, no, you went you needed somebody to ask the question too. So you didn't do it on your own. Your brain maybe have told you like, yeah, let me go do, get this information from this person. But ultimately, like, the person with the more knowledge, you need it. And reality is, we need people as human beings. We need people who are smarter than us. We need people who have more than us. We need people who have experienced different things of us. We need people who have experienced different things, and also people who potentially have overcame what we've overcame to be able to talk about it and hear their story, because also other people are inspiration. And I think just like me sitting here talking to you guys, like, you necessarily don't need me as a person, but the information I'm telling you could be very helpful, could help you get through something. And so just understanding that piece about what we need in individuals, we just have to come to the conclusion that we can't do life on our own. And we've done it so much by being closed in, not wanting help, and, really feeling sorry for ourselves and just kind of pushing people out. But we first have to realize, like, in order to really get out, in order to really grow, understand, we have to utilize the people and help that is around us. Period. We will not grow. We will stay stagnant. If you sit in this, I don't want to help nobody. I don't want nobody to help me. I don't want nobody to tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. If you sit in that mentality, where are you going to go? Let me know. Who's going to want to talk to you? Who's going to want to be around you and deal with you? Because you're not even willing to get help, and you need it. Set yourself up to progress. Like, set yourself up to be in a position where people want to help you, and you accept the help in a way of gratitude. Because honestly, there's not much that we know growing up in the system. It's just that we're not learning, the resources of life really for when we age out or when we have to go to college. A lot of us aren't fortunate enough to be with people who understand money, who understand how to do an application, to know what they're going to look for and remind us of what to keep in mind as we go through life, to be good at, and to make sure that it stays a clean slate. Like, we aren't aware of a lot of stuff, but people got answers for us, and we have to use them. That's all I'm saying. Like, y'all, we need people. We cannot do it on our own. It takes a village, literally. Foster kid, no foster kid. You didn't do it on your own. I just want you to know that. You didn't do it on your own. You didn't. There's people who have helped us in some kind of way, whether it was a quote, whether it was a stranger, whether it was somebody, that is a friend of a friend. Someone is always helping us by what they say, by what they do, by what they give, and what they show. So we have to acknowledge that even though we are independently striving for stuff, it's going to take the help of other people for us to actually get there and be better at something. Because honestly, just as a regular human being, most of us just don't got it. And for some of us that have a different kind of ambition and things and go-getter in us to do it, I commend you for really taking on that attitude and getting to it. But even then, we needed people. I needed people. And now I'm not afraid to say, like, who helped me, who I needed, who I give credit to. I give credit to everybody, mostly God. All you higher power people, cool. But I give my credit to God, and I think initially that's what has helped me. But ultimately, as I'm older and I'm mature, I can really, really say I didn't get here on my own, and I didn't do it by myself. So get it together, because people trying to help. At least one person. They're going to try to figure it out. Whether it's just a piece of advice. Don't also always think help has to be something handed to you, tangible, that you can put in your pocket or, drive or hold on to in the sense of texture, touch. Help can just be something as words. Take it as that. Stop looking for somebody to change your life and hand you $1 million. It's not going to happen. You got to work for it. This life ain't easy. This life is cruel, and we just got to be better at it. And understand, even when we get to the millions, thousands, whatever level you aiming for, it's going to take the help of other people. Sorry to say, but I'm here to understand. I'm here to let you know that I understand the struggle and, how hard it is to acknowledge other people, because there's so many people that we don't want to acknowledge, right? But if we can just get a grasp on allowing others to help us, we could go so much further. Y'all do not even know. Let somebody help you. Next time somebody want to help you, don't do the, maybe, no, I don't want to. Just say okay. Because most people ain't offering if they really don't want to. There's people who do it because they're nice, but ultimately, somebody who really trying to help you and they offer or they say something, take it. Because if they didn't really want to do it, what they doing it for? So just remember that as you keep going through life and trying to understand everything, that some people do want to help us, and it's okay to let somebody help us. All right? Y'all have a good one. Peace.